Hello, Haverhill families. Welcome back to the 2023-2024 school year. We've got 1 week down, and it's been a pretty great week for all of our staff and students. We do appreciate all of your support so far this year. And this is going to be a quick 3-minute video on our transportation update with some very important information about students swiping on and swiping off the buses. So please take the moment to watch this video, and we appreciate your feedback. Just a quick background, the Haverhill Public Schools in the city of Haverhill transport for the public school department, the Sacred Heart School, and the Hillview Montessori School. Every day we have over 600 routes that we run throughout the city for different programs. We also run late buses. We run our middle school to high school loop program, our Northern Essex Community College early college program. We do our athletics programs and our field trips. All of our bus routes have been posted to our website. You can find them at haverhillpublicschools.org. Go to the departments tab, the transportation tab, and then you will see the school bus list tab. Underneath there, you will see each school listed with AM and PM routes with times and stop locations. We will caution that the times are approximate times. They can run, anywhere from 5 minutes early to 10 or so minutes later than published. If you have a request to change your pickup or drop-off location, primarily that's around after-school programs with the YMCA, the Boys and Girls Club, or child care centers, please use our online form to do that. In addition, if you have address or stop changes, you can also let us know through that form. That form can be located at our website. Again, the departments tab, transportation forms tab, and parent request to change a form link. One of the great new additions this year is we have introduced Zonar ZPass. Zonar ZPass is something that uses an identification card for each student. Every student has either or will be issued a bus pass over the next 2 weeks. This pass allows the student to swipe their badge when they get on the bus and swipe the badge when they get off the bus. Uses an RFID tag inside of the card, or an RFID antenna inside the card. The students will be required to swipe on and off the bus each morning and each afternoon. Most of our schools have already started rolling this out, with the majority of, or the rest of them using it next week or rolling it out next week. It is important to know that the system tracks where the students board and depart the bus, and it lets our staff know if a student boarded the wrong bus, helping us keep the kids on the right buses and get them home safely and in a timely manner. It'll also allow Haverhill Public Schools to do some load balancing on our buses and identify how many students are on each bus, so maybe we can move a stop off of one bus to another bus and minimize overcrowded buses. Most importantly, it allows HPS to identify what bus a student boarded and or which stop they got off at if that student doesn't arrive to their home or stop when they're expected. So it gives us a little quick knowledge on where the student got on the bus, where they got off the bus, and what bus they're riding on. So all students will be provided identification cards. Most of them have already got them. We are not restricting students at this time from boarding a bus without the card, at least through the end of next week, September 8th. We'll take it as a case-by-case basis after that time, depending on how we're doing with distribution of cards. Each RFID card is programmed to that specific student. So please do not share your card. Don't have your son or daughter exchange cards. It will give us poor information. We ask that you report any lost or damaged cards immediately to your school, and we ask that you use the provided lanyards to minimize the loss of cards. Schools will be assisting us by attaching the card to a student's backpack via a lanyard, and hopefully that will minimize lost cards. So some frequently asked questions. Can anyone track my student's location? Nope. And the system actually doesn't track your student's location. What it really does is it tracks where your child swiped on the bus and where your child swiped off the bus. It's all computerized, and we have wireless connectivity with all of our buses. So we're able to tell immediately what students are on which bus and where they got on and off the bus. Can the system track my student when not on the bus? Absolutely not. It's really just tracking where they swipe on the bus and where they swipe off the bus. And what if my child forgets his or her card? The student will still be allowed to ride the bus to school. We won't be refusing any students to ride the bus to school until their card has been reissued. Um, and issues with missing cards should be addressed by the school itself. And they have a form that they can fill out for a reprint of a card to the transportation department. So I want to thank you for your time today. We're going to wrap this up and just introduce our staff really quickly. Liz Canada is our transportation supervisor. She is supported by an excellent team, starting with Kristen and Michelle, who are our morning and afternoon dispatchers. And we've got Matt and Maria, who are our clerks over there. Maria is also bilingual clerk, so if she can help with our Spanish-speaking families. They can be reached at 978-420-1921. Usually at the start of the year, we're very busy in the transportation office. So if your matter is not urgent, we do probably suggest that you reach us by email, which is transportation@haverhill-ps.org. We do ask that you do not contact NRT directly with any questions. This allows our transportation staff to know everything that's going on and can direct the call in the right direction. We do know that the first week has been a little bumpy in some areas. Driver shortages continue to be an issue that plague us all around the state. So we appreciate your patience. If you require any additional support after you've communicated with the transportation department, please feel free to reach out to me. My name is Mike Pifferling, and I am the Assistant Superintendent for Finance and Operations for the Haverhill Public Schools. I can be reached at 978-420-1977, or feel free to reach out to me via email. Appreciate your time today. We look forward to welcoming our kindergarten students next week to school. The kindergarten students should all be issued their passes on Tuesday during the day and should be swiping off the bus on Tuesday afternoon. So thank you, everybody. We hope you have a great school year. It's been a great start and look forward to the rest of the school year. Thank you.